There's those three wide receivers that John was talking about, and we'll keep track of that. Fuller, and that's a quarterback draw. Out to the 35. He's going to be short of the first down. And Steve Fuller, no question about it, he thinks he can run against this football team. Interesting report they had on the NFL today about Steve as he interviewed his wife. In motion goes Beckman, the tight end. Morgado, the short yardage man, diving over. I believe he got it on a 3rd and 1.
A league today.
2nd down, 6 for Kansas City. No score. 4:21 to go. First quarter. Marshall in motion. Horace Belton across the 50. First down at the 47.5 of Detroit. John Mendenhall made the stop. Williams and Beckman in on this first down. Fuller play action. In trouble. He gets out of it to the 45, to the 40, 39-yard line.
They can run as long as they don't get hurt.
I think that's a pretty good statement. 2nd down, 2 from the 39. McKnight. And McKnight is very close. Games in their white jerseys, which is a departure from years past and departure through most of the NFL teams. Most of them wear their dark jerseys. To the 30-yard line, Stan White made the stop. 3rd down, still almost 4 yards to go. What you need, right? Fuller to McKnight. And McKnight is going to be stormed for a loss, and that's going to bring up 4th down. I had the idea he wanted to throw that ball for a moment, but maybe not. 2 yards away, the Chiefs trying to take the lead as we start the second quarter of play. Lowry's kick is on the way. It's got enough distance. It is good. 52 yards. This is the young man that's replaced Jan Stenerud. He's now hit 10 of 11. Last week he had 3 field goals. And the man from Dartmouth looks like he's going to be a fixture for years to come. He did get it high and almost got a fumble on it. Good pressure put on. Arnold from the 50-yard line. He's averaging over 7 yards a return, and Kansas City storms him down. One of his he's battled back, and he's on this 45-man roster. On first down, Danielson, no time to throw, intended for Scott, and is picked up by Barbaro. Barbaro at the 30-yard line, and that is his 5th interception of the year. This young man from Nicholls State is one of the outstanding safeties in the National Football League.
As the way the defense is today, you have to spread them out.
Fuller on 2nd down. Gets it out to Belton. Belton to the 45. All kinds of running room. To 35, to 30. Belton to the 20, 15-yard line. Underneath, they threw the football, and I don't believe Belton could believe how open he was. He went 55 yards inside the 15-yard line.
I think that was Stan White's man. It was a crossing pattern. We see Belton on the left. He delays, and now he runs right across the field. White got caught up on the other side. There was no one near to Belton, and he ran all the way down the sideline until he was finally caught up with from behind.
We have another Royal working with us today, keeping stats for us. That's pitcher Paul Splittorff. Here's Belton. Belton inside the 5. Very close to a 1st and goal. Quick hitter, and that offensive line of Kansas City right now doing quite a job. James Hunter eventually made the tackle. 2nd down and goal at about the 4. Fuller wants to throw. He has Williams, the tight end, for the touchdown. Mike Williams with only his 2nd catch of the year. He's the man they moved from running back to tight end, and that's his first NFL touchdown catch. And now Kansas City with a 10-0 lead with 5:39 to go in this first half of play as Warpaint is on the move here at Arrowhead Stadium. A little shaky going now. Off to Sims. Sims to the 15. There's the move you look for, and that will be enough for the first down. That little extra acceleration that he seems to have picks up 12 yards.
There's Billy Sims. You know, you wait, and they started, and they had gang tackle, and they were stopping, but you know it's just a matter of time. You're not going to stop this guy every play. You see the quickness that he has, that little, he plants with the outside foot. The next foot is straight up the field.
Danielson to Sims. Sims straightened up as he gets to the 30-yard line. Manu Maliuna over to make the stop. Second-year man from San Jose State. That's the word that you really wanted. Manu Maliuna. Number 1 draft pick 2 years ago. Out with a knee. Danielson back. 3rd down and 2, and he hits his man. Good ad-lib job.
That was, and he had to ad-lib on that play because Art Still was breathing right down his neck. The defense can get rested.
First down from the 48. Danielson. Scott is loose at the 30-yard line. Scott inside the 25. He fumbled the ball. It's loose. I believe, though, they have ruled the ball dead. Let's see.
I think the whistle blew before he fumbled the ball, and I'm sure it's still the Lions' ball.
At the 31-second mark, Danielson scrambling around. Danielson has David Hill, the tight end. He almost dropped it, but he hangs on at the 8-yard line. And timeout now called by Detroit with 22 seconds. They'll have one left. Hill almost didn't hang on to that ball. A 12-yard pass completion.
Yes, very definitely.
Number 13, Danielson again. And he has his man, a remarkable catch by Jesse Thompson. He held on at the 2-yard line.
Now he has to take the timeout, which he's doing. Now he has the ball in the 2-yard line, and this is a tough decision because you're going to have to throw the ball even though you're on the 2-yard line because you don't have any more timeouts.
Seconds left in this first half. Danielson back looking for somebody. He has David Hill. Christopher covering, and so they will attempt the field goal. We watched him do that in practice. A kick on the way by Ed Murray, and Murray has it. And the Lions are on the scoreboard as Eric Hipple holding on that particular conversion or field goal attempt. And so it's a 10-3 game and sack of the year for this Detroit team. Fuller stepping up, and they're going to get another one.
It's 24.
Ooh. The Silver Rush, that's what they call themselves. They had 45 sacks a year ago, and 2 years ago they set a team record with 55, and they're on schedule for another big year. And John Arnold. Arnold from the 40. The picket is there to the 50, 45. And you could see they were starting to string it out. 37-yard kick that time. Charles Jackson over to make the stop for Kansas City. Far on the day. He came in here leading the NFL. However, not leading by an awful lot as he has Campbell and Payton breathing down his back. He's going to add some yardage here. 30, 25, 20. He's down to the 10, 5. Touchdown. What a run. 45 yards by Billy Sims as Sims now has scored his 6th touchdown of the year.
Sprung him a block on Gary Barbaro by number 39, Leonard Thompson. Watch Sims here. He sees that he has, but watch right in the screen as we come up here. The final block that breaks Sims right here on Barbaro. You see that? That was Leonard Thompson, number 39, who came across and made it possible for Sims to get in the end zone. He's something special, that Billy Sims.
Carrots, and we're all even. Early in this game led 10-0, now tied up. Fuller over the middle, he hits Belton. Belton to the 35. That's been a big play, that underneath pass to Belton. Belton is very close to the first down as Stan White made the tackle. Fuller back, pressure. Kate to Smith, and Smith dragging tacklers inside the 35 to the 34. Smith, good concentration on that play. Walt Williams drags him down after a 28-yard pickup. Bites the dust by the Rock Group Queen, and they play that after every victory, which of course has been played 5 times. Fuller in trouble. Fuller delivers to Henry Marshall at the 15. He's to the 12. Fuller rifled a shot that time. He was on the move. He comes back on a 3rd down and 15 and gets a first down on this pass play. Here's McKnight scrambling inside the 10-yard line. Fantetti making the stop. A 3rd down. Fuller. He's going to run to the 5. Oh, is he hit? Oh, is he hit? I believe he got the 1st and goal.
How did he hold on to that ball? There was no way that he could have seen that defender coming from the outside.
3rd and goal, Fuller. He's in. Touchdown. That was 2nd effort that did it.
It was a great effort by Steve Fuller because he was going on a quarterback sneak. He went straight ahead. There was nothing there, and then he stopped and he slid to the right, got another momentum.
At the halfway point, and Warpaint on the move.
There's old Warpaint.
On a 3rd and 7, they hit it up the middle, out to the 34-yard line. And that's going to be enough for the first down. Thomas Howard made the stop there this season. And end around to Jesse Thompson, but it didn't fool anybody. Thomas Howard was there first. Looks to me like Kansas City had been waiting on that one all night long. Gary Spaney eventually made the tackle to Sims. Sims has a little crease, and here he goes. He has a first down, and he didn't need much of a crease, but he took advantage of it. Herb Christopher made the stop. It's another Lion first down out to the 46.5-yard line.
That's one thing about Billy Sims here is we'll see that little crease again. As you say, he doesn't need much. He just needs, and there's a little crease right there. Boom, he gets through it, extends himself, puts his head down. Joe, he is really something.
17-yard pickup. So 18 to 10. Billy Sims. Sims to the 50, 45, 41. Boy, he's getting stronger as the game wears on, which brings up a point that you made to me earlier this year. Some running backs don't really play effectively until they get a little tired.
That's running.
You saw that graphic a moment ago on Sims. He now has 126 yards for the day. He's adding more. Flag, however, on the play to the 34-yard line. Sims right now is putting on a clinic out here.
That tired.
Number 81, offense. Holding, number 81, offense.
Pressure broken up. Thomas Howard. Oh, wait a minute. That'll be a 15-yarder. Thomas Howard made a beautiful defensive play, and then I'm sure he wasn't thinking about it. Pushes Danielson, and that'll be roughing the passer. Play, here's Dexter Bussey. Bussey hasn't been called on that much. Into the 30-yard line, and a couple of fired-up football teams.
They are. We have two fired-up teams out here now, Gary.
And 8.5 minutes left in the game. Billy Sims. Sims the 25, the 20. Did you see that cut to the 17-yard line? He cut that time, and I think he had everybody going by. What a cutback by Billy Sims. And here we go. Set up Danielson. He gives to Sims. Sims has it. Billy Sims, first down inside the 15-yard line. And so Detroit keeps this drive going. They've got a lot of time in this football game. Less than 7 minutes. In motion goes Scott. Here's Sims. Sims to the 10. Sims to the 5. He stays on his feet, but they say he's out of bounds before he got into the end zone. He tried to tightrope walk that far sideline. Danielson to Sims. Sims trying to get the first and goal. It looks like he may have. He only needed a yard. Following the left side of that offensive line, which is Elias and Baldischweiler. 1-yard line. Danielson to Sims. He's in. Touchdown. Billy Sims. Just a magnificent effort on his part. And now a chance to tie up this game as Eddie Murray comes in. There's some fans from Toledo, Ohio. We may have one here. It's J.T. Smith. Smith out to the 39-yard line. And the Chiefs waste no time picking up 19 yards on that pass. Fuller on the second down. Time to throw. Smith, he's got it. Covering on the play, Walt Williams of Smith with two big catches on this drive. First down at the 43-yard line of Detroit. 55 defensive backs in for Detroit. Fuller to Smith again. They're picking on Walt Williams over here, and J.D. Smith is the man that's been receiving those passes. Out of bounds at the 28. That's another first down. Stops the clock with 1:55 remaining. On after this play, Morgado gets to about the 22-yard line. Fourth down, and it's all on the leg of number 8, Nick Lowry. Well, talk about pressure. This guy has been able to do everything that they've asked. Last week, he kicked 3 field goals of 37, 39, and 34. Getting to their feet here in Arrowhead. Lowry trying to win this football game. The kick up by Lowry, and it is good. Nick Lowry from 40 yards away. He is now 11 of 12 in this season, and with 1:14 left in this game, Kansas City's taken a 20-17 lead, and Warpaint, I think he's even smiling. The NFC Central, but it's slipping away right now. On a 3rd and 10, pressure. Danielson got rid of it. as he was hit hard by Art Still. And this crowd, this partisan Chiefs crowd, sensing that maybe their team's going to win their 4th in a row.
I'll tell you, they're excited about it. And I'll tell you someone else that I'm sure is excited about that, and that is the Chief owner, Lamar Hunt.
Here to keep their hopes going. There's a flag. Danielson running. He has a first down all the way to the 50, 45, 43. Now there's a flag back at the 22-yard line, I believe. Nobody's paying any attention to it.
Right, and
there's a flag, and they're going to have to stop it now. On his first down. He may run again. And he's going to. This time, though, he's going to have to hurry as the clock continues to run with 32 seconds. Right. He got to the 40-yard line, picked up only 3 yards.
So the clock's running.
4 seconds to go. Danielson on the Big Ben play. And it is intercepted. The Chiefs have won it. Coming up is Eric Harris with the interception. And Kansas City has won their 4th in a row. They are 4-4 at the halfway point of this 1980 season. Detroit now drops to 5-3. But what an effort by the Detroit Lions. John, that the Kansas City Chiefs would be one of the surprise teams in the NFL. And it certainly has proved to be true.